our party look like as we go through the sewers?
Okay, as your party goes through the sewers, basically what we see is we see the mage leading the way. Now you've taken the light spell and you no longer casting it on your pants, so it's not the mage with glowing pants leading the way. The mage looks pretty unmagey in this sense. He's got a sword and a mask, and he looks pretty much like a total creeper. Following behind him is the barbarian, dressed up with geisha, whatever his Japanese schoolgirl makeup, a war dress that is glowing as per the spell light, and with a giant broadsword across the back, humming happily because he's like, oh, we're going to go to a surprise party. Holding a crowbar in one hand and a sap in the other hand. Following is the rogue, who looks like a normal rogue, who's told the barbarian that the alchemist shop that they're going to be robbing isn't a robbery at all, it's a surprise party.
It's an alchemist shop?
Oh, you didn't tell the mage that either! Surprise! So the rogue, when they finally make it to their proper place, how do you proceed? You are now underneath the alchemist shop.
So I explained to our barbarian friend that he will first open up the trapdoor that I unlocked originally, so that's unlocked. So he'll open that up quietly, because he's the strongest out of all of us. He will continue to climb up the ladder until he gets to the grate. And once he gets to the grate, he will carefully and quietly move the grate out of the way. At this point, he can climb into the alchemist shop, where we know it has an alert spell. So whenever someone breaks that line to go into the shop, it'll set it off, and the shopkeeper will come down to investigate. So what I have told the barbarian is that it's a surprise party, and we're surprising the shopkeeper. So the barbarian will go up first. He will find a place to hide where, when the shopkeeper comes down the stairs, he will not be able to see the barbarian. When the shopkeeper gets within swinging distance of...
Please continue with your wonderful surprise party.
When the shopkeeper gets down within swinging distance of the barbarian will surprise the shopkeeper. And by surprise the shopkeeper, I mean...
Beat the shit out of the shop.
Smash him on the head with the sap, repeatedly, until he falls on the ground.
Yes.
Right.
Surprise!
Surprise! Beat him with the sap, and if he doesn't go down immediately, then you beat him with the crowbar. Because he has a sap and a crowbar.
Right.
If I will be helping try to direct him to a good hiding point, and if anything happens, I will flashbang the room, and he already knows the safe word for that, pineapples. And our mage friend will be our last line of defense should it go really south, really shitty, really quickly. Then we'll bug out. Otherwise, we will throw the surprise party for the alchemist.
Austin, you can make one intelligence check.
We'll throw the surprise party for the alchemist, and we will make sure he's
15.
nice on the side, and then we will...
You do have the inclination, perhaps the slightest thought, that casting burning hands inside of an alchemy store full of potions may not be the best idea. In fact, it may be an absolute retarded idea for even a kobold. So keep that in mind before you do such a thing.
Don't worry. Okay.
Because with half the
please
city
don't
block
do
goes
that.
up in flames, that would be entirely your fault.
Please don't do that. So yeah, that's the plan right now. And we're going to see how this works.
Begin!
Right.
You make it there.
Oh,
You're
also,
here.
also, wait, how far up did we actually climb?
It's probably like 10 feet.
Are you wearing underwear?
I did not specify that I have...
dress is
The combat dress does function.
It does function as a whole.
Okay.
What's the term for that?
Because I did not specify
Okay, great.
that I
So
had
you're
underwear
at the
in my
grate. So
protagonist.
you're at the grate right now.
Right.
So you're going to move the grate out of the way carefully. I'm going to be right behind you. Carl, from my checking last night, do I know of any places from my immediate vicinity that I could tell the barbarian to go one direction or the other? Would be a good hiding spot for when the shopkeeper comes.
The
down?
dress is girded.
Alright.
That's the proper term for it. Your dress is girded.
Alright.
So what would you want to say?
So when I peeked up and saw everything before I broke the spell and made the shopkeeper come down, when I peeked up, did I see any place that would be kind of a blind spot when the shopkeeper comes
Oh, yeah,
down?
there's plenty of shelves and walls and shit like that.
Okay, so I'm going to find the one that's close to the staircase that would still give him concealment when the shopkeeper comes down, but put it close. So when the barbarian's going to go up, I'm going to peek up, say, hey, go over here, and he's going to go over there, and he's going to wait for the shopkeeper to come down.
Okay, and you don't want to make any other changes before starting. You don't want to think about anything before you do this. You think everything sounds fine as it is? I just want to make sure that you understand what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
You
And then I-
are throwing a poppy.
What action do you take? You are now underneath
throwing
Yeah.
he easily lifts the grate that you two struggled with the day before.
Yep. And then I kind of move the grate halfway, so I could still get out
Okay.
quickly if I needed to.
You move the
But it would
grate.
be obvious to the shopkeeper when he comes down to it if attention is on that and not the
Okay.
surpriser that is behind him with the sap.
Okay, so you've moved the grate. What next? Are you gonna? You're having the barbarian move fast?
Well, the barbarian's gonna go up.
Okay.
I moved the
So
ladder
you
first, yeah.
shimmy past him in this tight,
Mhm.
small stairway alcove. Your
And I
big
tell him where to
buff
go.
muscles kind of pushing him against the wall. You lose breath for a little bit as the barbarian shuffles past you with his wonderfully glowing battle dress.
Oh fuck! Put light
So
on
you
something
make-
else. Put light on something
you
else
make
right
it
now.
upstairs.
Put light on something else right now.
You make it upstairs.
I touched my pants.
My good sir, roll a reflex to do this in time.
What?
Because you're shouting.
Net 1.
Oh,
Well, he already cast it on his sword. He said it earlier.
He cast it on him. He specifically did not cast it on his sword.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
worry. In time, things will work out.
I whisper.
My good sir, barbarian, you sneak into.
Can I make a perception
Roll
check
stealth.
to notice that my dress is...
You do notice that the
Glowing.
room is well lit. It's very easy to see where you're going in this room, which makes it quite easy to find a nice hiding place. Roll stealth, my good sir.
Alright, let's
You
go.
make
Plus
the-
1 modifier stealth up for me now.
You negative modifier.
Oh, nat 1!
Are you serious? How do you both get that ones? This is why I do this alone.
Took a
This is why
barbarian to rob a store.
He's the only one that can carry everything.
Well, it's hard to fit through the grates. He's only moved it halfway, so you're like, ah.
No, I move it the whole way. I move it back halfway when he's through.
Oh.
Guys,
okay,
if we
perfect.
need to get out, I'm just gonna shoot flaming heads up the ladder.
As you stand up in there, you stand up inside the actual shop. It looks quite nice. There's potions, there's shelves like that. You look around, you find a good spot to go. You start walking towards it. You bump into a shelf and knock several potions. But you successfully hide behind behind an alcove in the wall. You can see everything in the room. A man comes down the stairs. It's dark.
Oh,
outside.
is it 9? I don't know the time.
Let's,
no.
okay,
It's based on the time.
Is the room all of a
I was
sudden
doing something
not
wrong.
so big?
let's say it's
You
it's
cast
fine.
light on anything
Yes,
else.
I wanted to cast it on my pants.
Toss it on his pants, please.
Yes, but let me tell you.
The room gets dark all of a sudden.
Let's say this is the area that you're currently in, etc., etc.
Where am I?
Shops and stuff like that. Where's your character? Where's your figure? Please, let me see your miniature.
Where's the staircase?
Where did I emerge
Where's the
from?
staircase?
Is this your mini?
No,
I thought it was a ladder.
Just so I know.
I thought it was a ladder.
The ladder
Just
goes
so I
up,
know,
the
Carl.
staircase
What's
is
up?
coming
Would you
down.
like me to
the
choose
storekeeper's
spells, or
coming
will
down.
you give me
So
spells?
we'll worry about that later.
So,
Trust me, we've got my hands full right now. Okay, so a man comes down the stairs.
Wait, hold on.
We cast light on his pants.
I don't know how this will affect anything, but at 9 o'clock I walk outside and throw a thunderbolt, like a literal shock arrow into the sky, so it feels like a bolt.
You may do so.
I don't
So
know if this affects anything.
I'm just going to use a random character to knock
Yeah, sure. Why not?
That's gonna distract the barbarian.
I don't know. I don't know what's
So
going on.
a
That's-
man comes down the stairs. Don't tell me that's you.
I just
No,
got
that's
spells, man.
him.
I'm happy.
Don't worry about it. He's not here.
Alright,
so
Matt.
we're gonna
wait,
use-
but you said I got a chance to hide before?
Yeah, so you've hidden down here. As you hear someone coming down the stairs, suddenly the room goes dark.
Right here.
Okay, good.
And,
Do I see him?
well, seeing as he's around a corner, no.
Okay.
And the room just went dark.
You should be
And the
able-
room did just go
you should
dark.
be able to keep
He
going
saw the
forward.
room go dark, too.
Oh, he definitely saw the room go dark. So let me say this in the point of view of the alchemist. Oh shit, someone's in my basement. Better go down. Oh, the room's brightly lit. Wow. Well, shit. I guess there must be nothing down here since there's no light. I can't see anything. Better go back upstairs.
That means he's gonna keep going downstairs. Which is
He goes down the stairs. You can go downstairs. You hear him rustling around over in this area for a few minutes or so.
Okay.
I
took
What do you do? While he's
I took a
rustling around?
feat wherein if I rage,
Oh no.
and I
Please continue. What does this feat do? What does the feat do, my good sir?
One nice time on rage.
Tell us.
One nice
You
time on
invited him to the party. It's gonna be a rage party.
not to fucking rage.
It's gonna be a rage.
it's going to be a rage. So I took a feat where if I rage and I bull rush, and I successfully knock them back, I can deal damage equal to my strength modifier to them.
Okay.
Can that damage be non-lethal damage?
Yes, a lot of damage be non-lethal.
Okay.
You're gonna make so much noise.
I'm going to use ghost
I don't
sounds.
think noise will matter so much if the alchemist is dead. If it's not lethal,
Okay.
Carl,
I'm
I'm gonna use ghost sound.
what would you like to use ghost sound on? And what would you like to emulate?
What are you people doing?
So, a loud one, I'm going to say, probably as loud as a man yelling is the noise that you can achieve if you focus all of your effort into it. Where would you like the sound to come from?
On the ladder.
Of course.
The ladder yells at you.
No, ghost.
Yes.
What
Carl,
does it
Carl,
go?
He's only a
Ghost
level
sounds.
4.
Oh, it's like ghostly ghost sound.
Well, so ghost sounds scales by your level.
Well, I'm asking, what is he making this? Yeah,
You.
thanks for explaining that to me. I totally didn't know that. Yeah, so what kind of sound would you like to make? the ladder oohs at you, my good sir.
Really?
Okay.
Barbarian!
What does
You notice the
this guy
ladder
do?
oohing like a ghost.
Right.
But that's
What is the shopkeeper?
the shopkeeper does well. He just continues to rustle around.
Does he get
what would you
scared?
like to do? The surprise party seems like it's in full effect. The music's been kicked up. You're in your spot. It looks like he's ready to be surprised. What do you do, Barbarian?
I rage. No, Kyle, let him go. Hold on.
Kyle,
Wait,
let me put your
okay.
head right here. You're looking out of this little pipe here, and you're like, okay, what's going on? And you see him. How do you rage, my good sir? In your paddle dress.
I am surprise. It's a party.
No, surprise!
From around the corner, you sprint towards the alchemist.
I knock back and I try to hit him with the.
Shouting surprise, moving a crowbar and a staff and running towards him in a battle dress.
I try to